In the verdant expanse of the Japanese countryside, nestled amidst towering mountains and meandering rivers, lay a serene and isolated Zen temple. Here resided an enigmatic Zen Master, Hakuin, known far and wide for his profound wisdom and calm demeanor. Yet, despite his renown, he chose a life of solitude, quietly tucked away from the hustle and bustle of the world. This peculiar lifestyle intrigued a curious scholar, Daichi, who had read about the Zen Master in ancient scrolls. He was eager to uncover the secret behind Hakuin's choice and how he managed to evade the specter of loneliness. Thus, with an unquenchable thirst for wisdom, Daichi embarked on a journey across the rugged terrain to reach the Zen Master's temple. Upon arriving at the temple, Daichi was immediately struck by its peaceful ambience. The scent of incense hung heavy in the air, and the temple, surrounded by a lush garden, seemed to echo with silent wisdom. He was welcomed inside by the Master himself, whose peaceful gaze held a universe of understanding. "Blessed Master," Daichi began respectfully, "I've traveled far, fueled by curiosity and a desire to understand your ways. How do you live here, away from the company of others, without being consumed by loneliness?" Hakuin, with a gentle smile, invited Daichi to sit with him by the garden. The first lesson was about to unfold, not through a torrent of words, but through a quiet interaction with the world around them. They sat there, the seasoned Zen Master and the eager scholar, observing the garden in tranquil silence. After a while, Hakuin asked, "Daichi-san, what do you hear?" Daichi closed his eyes and focused. "I hear the rustling of the leaves, the chirping of the birds, the whispering wind, the distant murmur of a stream." The Master nodded approvingly. "Each sound is a voice, each voice is a presence. When you listen with your heart, you realize that you're never truly alone. The universe is a chorus of existence, and we are all part of this grand melody. In this, we find our first answer. Connection isn't bound by physical presence alone. It flourishes in conscious awareness and harmony with all that surrounds us." A hint of understanding dawned in Daichi's eyes, but he was not yet satisfied. "But Master," he inquired, "what about human interactions, the warmth of conversations and shared experiences?" Hakuin responded with a thoughtful expression. "Human interactions are a significant part of existence indeed. They enrich us, help us grow. But solitude is not about eliminating those interactions, it's about finding a balance. While socializing broadens our perspective, solitude deepens it." He further elucidated, "When we are alone, we can hear the whispers of our soul more clearly. We become more attuned to our thoughts, emotions, and intrinsic nature. This introspection allows us to understand ourselves better and thus relate to others more effectively. In solitude, we learn to be our own companion, to cherish our individuality and to recognize the innate wholeness within us. The key to overcoming loneliness is not in seeking constant external company, but in realizing that you are never truly alone." Over the following weeks, Daichi stayed at the temple, immersing himself in the rhythm of the Zen life. From mindful chores to meditation sessions, from observing nature to engaging in insightful discussions with the Master. Each day he understood a little more about the art of solitude, and with it, the Zen secret to overcoming loneliness. He began to comprehend that loneliness and solitude were not the same. Loneliness was a feeling of isolation, a longing for external company. Solitude, on the other hand, was a state of being alone without feeling lonely. It was a mindful, liberating space where one could connect with one's inner self and the universe at large. Daichi's understanding deepened when one day, while meditating, he had a moment of realization. He saw himself as a drop in the ocean, separate yet connected with all of existence. He understood that his individual existence was not solitary but an integral part of the vast cosmos. Eventually the day came when Daichi had to leave. As he bid farewell, Hakuin, with a wise smile, advised, "Remember, Daichi-san, each of us carries a universe within. We are never truly alone. The secret to overcoming loneliness is in understanding and accepting our oneness with the universe. Cherish your interactions, but equally value your solitude. For in that space you'll discover the boundless company of your own soul and the rhythm of the universe." As Daichi journeyed back, he carried with him the Zen secret to loneliness etched deep in his heart. He had arrived seeking answers to overcome loneliness, and he left with wisdom that transformed his perspective on solitude, connection, and the profound interplay between the two. This Zen tale of Master Hakuin and Daichi serves as a profound reminder that we are never alone in our journey through life. It underscores the importance of embracing solitude, not as a source of isolation, but as a wellspring of introspection, self-discovery, and a profound connection with the universe around us. It teaches us that the real key to overcoming loneliness is not in seeking external validation or company, but in realizing and celebrating our intrinsic wholeness.